And joining us now to go all out on this story, of course, is none other than Myles Powell himself of the Bay Area Dragons. Good morning, Myles. Happy to speak with you once again.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, Myles, you know, the Bay Area won its PBA debut against Blackwater, as we all know, by 46 points. But the Dragons were pushed to the limit against Northport last Saturday, 105 to 104. I mean, were you expecting Northport to give you guys such a hard time?
Yes. Coach been telling us since we've been here that don't take the teams easy. It's very physical and teams get after it. So we got to watch their game after we played Blackwater. They were down the whole game and they never gave up. They just kept fighting, and they wind up coming out on top. So we knew we were going to get a good game out of them, and we were just, Coach had us prepared.
I know how you always like to credit the team for your success. But in this game, I mean, against Northport, you were the hero for Bay Area by knocking down that game-winning 3 with time running out. I mean, tell us what was going through your mind, because, I mean, 2 Northport players, I mean, we know what they were supposed to do. You know, they were supposed to guard you during that crunch time. I mean, was that play designed specifically for you? Was it a spur of the moment? I mean, did you even have time to think at that moment?
No, not really. I mean, we got to stop right before. Our other guard, Kobe, wound up getting the rebound. He dribbled down, and I just seen Coach telling me to come get the ball. We had a timeout. I didn't know if he was going to call a timeout or not for us to draw something up, but he just kept telling me to go get the ball, come get the ball, and I wound up, he believed in me to give me the ball, and the shot just went in.
I mean, would you say that would be one of your most memorable moments? I mean, so far playing here in the Philippines, like something that you go and tell your pals, hey guys, do you know what happened in that game?
Yeah, nah, definitely. For all the years playing basketball, that's probably definitely one of my most memorable shots. That's something that I'll be able to tell my kids about. It's my first time overseas, our second game, so it's a lot that goes into that. And that was a big win for us. I mean, it only being 12 games in the PBA, every game matters. So, like I said, that's definitely one of the best shots I ever hit in my career.
And definitely, I mean, that shot was more than just a game winner. I mean, actually, you turned emotional during the post-game press conference. Take us through that moment. I mean, what made this win very special, I mean, on your part?
Like I was saying right after the game, me and my family were going through a little crisis right now with my brother being locked up. He's been locked up the last 7 years. And then I went on to explain that my whole career I've been around home. So when I was in college, I went to Seton Hall. That was in New Jersey. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. Then I got picked up by the New York Knicks. That was about an hour and 15 minutes from my house. And then I played for Philadelphia 76ers, which was 30 minutes from my house. So this is really the first time I've ever been more than an hour away from home. And I just wish that my family was able to see it, celebrate it with me. But I mean, I got to celebrate it with my family. And I was just thinking about my brother in the moment.
That's right. Well, I mean, aside from that, you have your teammates to help support you. And I know and I understand that you've gained a lot of fans here in the Philippines. I mean, cheering you on. You are definitely, as they like to call it, the scoring machine. Now, let's talk about your matchup with Northport's Robert Bolick. It was quite the shootout. It was like, you know, you guys were having your own conversation actually happening out there. You led the Bay Area with 37 points, while Robert had 33 from Northport. And he even went out of his way to congratulate you during the post-game presser. Your thoughts on that matchup between you and Robert?
Real recognize real, man. He's a great player. He's probably one of the best guards that we played against so far since I've been out here in the Philippines. He's an Under Armour athlete just like me. So we were on the court just joking about things like that. And like I said, real recognize real. I respect his game, and he showed respect coming out and telling me good game during the press conference after a tough loss. So all props to him. Sending love and prayers his way. I hope he stay healthy throughout the year, and hopefully we get to have another matchup either in the playoffs or down the line.
Okay, you've mentioned you've played college ball, you've played NBA, you've played in the Hong Kong or Asian area, and now you're here in the Philippines. And I understand there's like different types of brand of basketball wherever you may be. And you even have your own style of basketball. Coming here to the Philippines and having played, your tune-up matches, and you've had your first two games here in the Commissioner's Cup, how would you assess the brand of basketball that we have in the Philippines and your style of basketball, and how would you balance the two?
Just the physical play, how fast the guards are up here, how up-tempo the game is. I feel like that kind of goes into my style of play, and me being a guard and me scoring the basketball, me being able to shoot it from all places on the floor. So, me coming here and coaches putting me in the right positions for me to be successful. Like I said, my teammates believe in me just as much as I believe in them, and coach believe in me. So when you're around a good group of guys like that, it makes everything else on the floor easy.
Therefore, let's pick up where we left off. I mean, last time, because you said your coach made it very, very clear that you're going for the championship. Take us through the Bay Area's goals for the Commissioner's Cup. We have 2 down and you still have lots of games left.
Yeah, we still have lots of games left. Like Coach was explaining to us, there's only 12 games. Every game matters. And he made it very clear. Coach he won 6 championships in the NBL, so he definitely come from a winning standpoint, and he made that very clear. So everybody's been locked in on the main goal. Everybody know what our main goal is, and like I said, when everything comes our way, we're going to be ready for it.
And speaking of goals, Myles, is a return to the NBA still part of your goal?
Yes, it is. But like I said last interview, right now my main focus is the Bay Area Dragons and bringing a championship here. I think that's fair to them and my coaching staff. And I just kind of want to live in the moment. I just found out that I was the shortest import here ever to play in the PBA. Hopefully I can win best import and change the narrative in the PBA. So like I said, I just kind of want to live in the moment right now, enjoy this journey with my teammates, and then when February comes, sit down with my coaching staff and my family and make that decision.
Well, Myles, we are definitely so happy, as I've mentioned, to have you here. You are here in the Philippines, and basketball here, it's like a religion with the way you're playing right now. It's only a matter of time before you build up a solid fan base here in the country. Where can fans follow you on social media? You're going to have your own groupies, Myles, following you around wherever you go.
So on Instagram is the number 2 MVP, my initials, and then an underscore. And then on Twitter, I'm you could put Myles Powell and it'll pop up on Twitter.
All right. Well, all the best to you. You still have your game against Phoenix and Converge to look forward to. Thank you so much for joining us once again, and good luck in the Commissioner's Cup.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Soon.
Thank you. And we just spoke to Myles Powell of the Bay Area Dragons.